Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And this evening I'm bringing you two top 10 lists. There are a lot of great sidekicks in movies, and there are some really bad ones in movies. And I decided to go ahead and do both lists. I will start off though with my top 10 favorite sidekicks in movies. So, and I'm not going to do any honorable mentions or anything. But and yes, I am wearing a Three Stooges t-shirt. Those are my boys. Three Stooges are freaking awesome, but that's for another day. My top 10 favorite sidekicks are, coming in at number 10 is Wilson from Castaway. Now, even though this is not a real person, it's not even a person, it's a volleyball. This is very vital to his survival on this island while he's there as a castaway for almost 4 years. And in doing so, it becomes his companion, his buddy. And I think it's really important to point out, that, if you were trapped on an island, what would you do to not only occupy your time, but, would you just talk to yourself, or would you try and make something, or do what he did with his bloody hand and make a face out of a volleyball? It's something to think about. But Wilson, even though he's just a volleyball, it's pretty cool and a very fun sidekick. Coming in at number 9 is Reggie Hammond from 48 Hours. This is a 1982 buddy cop movie. Reggie Hammond is a prisoner. Nick Nolte's character is an officer who's trying to catch this prison escapee who killed a couple of guards and some cops and everything. And Reggie Hammond's character in this movie is freaking phenomenal. It's the comedic relief that we wanted. And their fight scene in that alley is phenomenal. And Reggie Hammond is it's one of my favorite, not only sidekicks, but favorite characters of all time. Coming in at number 8 is Abu from Aladdin. Aladdin, if you don't know, is my favorite animated movie of all time. It doesn't matter if it's Disney, Pixar, it doesn't matter. It's my favorite one of all time. And Abu is a great sidekick. Him and Aladdin live on the streets. They hustle, they steal, do whatever they have to do to survive. And not only that, he's his best friend too. And Abu's just a funny character, even though he doesn't really say anything. It's just his presence is what makes the movie and makes him a great sidekick, in my opinion. Number 7 is Donkey from Shrek. Eddie Murphy voicing Donkey is just tremendous. I especially love the first movie because we're getting ready really to know these characters, and him as a sidekick. I was either going to go with Donkey or him as the dragon in Mulan. And Donkey's a great character. Really funny. I love him in all the movies. Even the little Christmas special they got too. I think it's fantastic. I really wish they would have made that Christmas special an hour long. It gave us like 40 minutes. But regardless, we still got Donkey, and Donkey's a great character in the Shrek franchise. And whether you're a fan of all the movies or not, that's remains to be seen. But for me, Donkey is he's just one of my favorites, and I love Eddie Murphy voicing Donkey. Number 6 is Chewbacca. Chewbacca is a sidekick, not only sidekick, but a best friend to one of the greatest characters of all time, Han Solo, played by Harrison Ford. And Chewbacca, dating back to the very first movie in 1977, all the way up through, and probably going to be including episode 9. He's been a main staple um, in all the movies except for um, the first two, I believe, because I know he's in the third one, but I believe the first two movies, um, I don't believe he's in. Um, the prequels is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the original three. There's so many damn movies, but Chewbacca, he's a great sidekick, and I definitely would believe that he would be in a lot of people's top 10, in my opinion. Number 5 is Short Round from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I love Temple of Doom. You're going to see another character from this movie on the list that I hate, but we'll get to that later. Short Round is a great sidekick to Indiana Jones. I love the fight scene when they're both fighting. Indy's fighting the big dude down there in the caves, and he's fighting that little kid. And it's just great the way he mimics the fighting style and everything. It's just a lot of fun. And yeah, Short Round, he's just from the beginning when he's driving the car all the way through the movie is great. And yeah, deserves a number 5 spot. Number 4 is Goose from Top Gun. If you haven't seen Top Gun, Goose is best friends to the character Maverick. You have great characters, great cast for this movie. I cannot wait to see the next movie. I'm really excited for it. Miles Teller as I believe he's going to be playing Goose's son. I'm hoping anyway. I don't know much about the plot yet, but anyway, it's going to be a great movie, and Goose's character has gone down as one of the best, and unfortunately, everyone knows who's seen the movie. He dies in the movie, which really sucks. But I love the character, and just a great sidekick, and he definitely deserves to be in the top 5, and I got him in there at number 4. Number 3 is Cletus Snow from Smokey and the Bandit, played by the late, great Jerry Reed, who is also a country singer, if you did not know that. He also sings the songs on the soundtrack for the movie, and the movie as well. Snowman, it's just great. And during the time where the CBs were really popular, they just made it a lot of fun. And him being a sidekick to the Bandit it's just phenomenal. And it's a part that Jerry Reed played to the T. I love when he gets in that fight for protecting his dog. And I love when he runs over those bikes. But my favorite part with the Snowman is when they're picking up the 800 cases of Coors or whatever, and Bandit told them to leave a note because of the mess that they made, to send the bill to Big and Little Enos Burdette. And he's trying to spell the word, and eventually he just gets annoyed with it, and he says, hell, I gotta go. That's my favorite part. But Jerry Reed as the Snowman is freaking awesome, and he deserves to be in the top 3. Number 2 is Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon 2 through 4. We're introduced to Leo Getz in the sequel, Part 2. He is a witness in protection, being protected by Murtaugh and Riggs. And so he can be annoying, but in a good way, in a funny way. And I love his character from the get-go, from this movie, and throughout the other movies as well, especially the 4th movie. It's really heartwarming and touching because they bring him into the family, and when they take that photo there at the end in Part 4, I shed a tear. It's just phenomenal, and I love his character. He's a great sidekick to Murtaugh and Riggs, and he definitely deserves a spot at number 2. And my number 1 favorite sidekick, this is probably going to shock a lot of people and may upset some people, but I really don't care. My favorite sidekick as of right now is the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Evangeline Lilly just did a great job with this character. The action sequences with this character is phenomenal. I love how she plays off of Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, and the two of them together, kicking ass, and of course they love one another. It's phenomenal. I cannot wait to see what happens in Avengers Endgame, because I know from the trailers, Scott, of course, it is shown that he's out of the quantum realm, but we don't know how. I'm going to be talking about Avengers Endgame here shortly, but the Wasp to me is the best sidekick, and she is my favorite sidekick as of right now. She deserves the number 1 spot. Some people may argue that Chewbacca deserves the spot, or may have some others in there, but this is all opinion. So in the comment section below, give me your top 10 favorite sidekicks. If you don't have a top 10 list, then just name a few, and let me know what you thought about my list. But be respectful. Don't use no foul language or anything. This is all subjective. It's all opinion, and this is my list. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my top 10 sidekicks that I hate coming here very shortly. But as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for all notifications. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and please share this with all your family and friends on all your social media as you see fit. Thank you for watching, and check you later.